I happen to be black. Yeah. In case you hadn't noticed, just like, he didn't say anything about her being overweight, but I happen to like ribs, I happen to like chicken, and I love watermelon. Okay? Just because they're tasty, and that's what it is. That's the way it is. But see, when I get invited to friends' houses who are the Caucasian persuasion, see, I can't enjoy those things. Because if I do, I know on Monday morning they're going to be standing by the water cooler going, yeah, it's true. Oh no, I got pictures. They're on my Facebook and everything. Oh, yeah. And they'll have a big chunk of water in my pipe. And I'm not giving them that. I'm not going to give them that. No. I will eat pasta salad all day long. I don't even like pasta salad, okay? But that's what I'll have all day long. Pass the pasta salad. And I will sit and I will eat it with a fork very daintily. I will fix myself a plate though when I'm ready to go. Yeah, us black folks will do that. At the end of the barbecue, they gotta fix the plate. And I'm not talking about a plate that you wrap in foil or put in some Tupperware. I'm talking about when you gotta get like a wheelbarrow and you start rolling. And see, and that's where the problem came with me being banned. Because people, there's an unwritten rule. You can only fix a plate from stuff that was part of the barbecue. You can't go in the freezer and talk about, oh yeah, we fix the plate. It's like, no, that wasn't part of the barbecue. Get out the freezer. Okay? I have an aunt, she's taking throw pillows, alright? Throw pillows are not even close to being part of the barbecue. I'm like, that's not part. And they go like this, well, she's old. I don't like that's supposed to be, it's okay. Well, she's old. You know, she's old. I don't care how old she is. She can't take throw pillows and put it in the plate. That's not, no, you just can't do that. And I had a big smoker, one of those big, giant smoker barbecue grills, and I would like, if you haven't had a brisket, a beef brisket that's done, just I had mine marinated for 3 days. Yeah. It's a process. You put it on the smoker, it's there for like hours, I don't know, we went out in the morning, we came back every day of like picking something. No, it wasn't cotton, okay? Barry picking, I don't remember what he said. He said picking, there must be some cotton. So we get back and it's like, it's done to perfection. It's just, you can cut it with a fork. That's how tender and juicy it is. You do it just right. And it takes time, you gotta prepare. And I had a beautiful Siberian Husky who had become notorious for stealing food. So I knew this about him. So that's why when I put the brisket, I put it in the furthest point of the stove, way in the back of the stove where he can't reach. I go up to the bedroom to be a little amorous with the wife. I'm celebrating, the brisket. I don't know what she was celebrating. Because I love a good barbecue. It's a guy like that. And then suddenly I hear this tender knock at the door. It's like, and it's when the Tonka ate the brisket. What? My daughter goes, the Tonka ate the brisket. Because I had told her when the chicken wings are done, put it on the plate. Now she had taken it and put it on the plate and left the plate at the front of the stove. Yeah, the dog, being smart enough, he goes, chicken wings, get that out of the way. Chicken wings, they were actually on the floor, like he just took his paw, like, yeah. And a brisket that was like as big as this was now no bigger than a fist. Yeah. And I walk into the kitchen where his crate was. He was crate trained, so he had a little cage. So when he was bad, he got sent to, how you get sent to your room as a child? That was his room. I would just go in. He'd know he was wrong, and all right, you got me. All right. And he'd walk in and get in the cage. I come in, he's already in the cage. He takes away. I don't even get to send him to the cage. I don't even get to punish him. I don't even get to yell at him at anything. He's in the cage with his head down trying to give me the doggy eye. It's like that's going to let him get away with it. It's not working. I grab what's little left of the little. It's just this big. It's not even a brisket anymore. It's like brick. It's like I grab it and I crawl with it. I go, oh, you want a brisket? And I get into the cage with him. And I'm taking it and I'm shoving it down. I'm trying to shove it down. You want brisket? You're gonna have brisket. And I'm trying to shove this hunk of brisket down this dog's throat. And he's like, no, stop! And he's trying to stop me from shoving it down there. Like he doesn't want. And then suddenly, the dog kicks in. Yeah, the dog part of me is like, wait a minute, this is brisket. Then proceeds to try and chew. He's like, oh yeah, I'll have the brisket. He tries to chew. And then he kicks in on me. He's like, oh, You think you're gonna eat the rest of it? And like, no, you're not having that. And I shoved my arm down there. I think I lost the watch. I don't know. I'm in there, and I remember pulling back, and I had brisket in my hand, okay? And my wife was standing across the room looking at me like, look at you in the cage with the dog. I'm like, but he ate the brisket! You wanted to be a vegetarian. You're frying up tofu. You don't know about brisket. She doesn't. Fried tofu, not even close to brisket. So I'm just saying, you know, I just had to vent about that because it's still wounds me deeply. The whole brisket episode. I think it's my time to go. Check out the website, t5.org. I can preach. I've known that man about 25